What's up guys, Duster McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the franchise mode rebuild series here with the Montreal Canadiens. And in today's episode guys, we're going to be getting into season 1 playoffs. I'm super excited to get this episode underway. Hopefully we'll be able to make a good push into the playoffs and show that we are here to stay for the long haul in later seasons in the future. So if anything, if we can at least get out of the first round, I think that this will be a successful playoff year. But everyone wants to go to the cup, everyone wants to win the cup, and that's what we're gonna try to do here today. Don't know if it's gonna happen, but fingers crossed. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We have been growing like crazy, all thanks to you guys enjoying these videos, interacting with these videos with comments, likes. I cannot say all the words that I can for all the love and support that you guys have been showing. It is amazing. It warms my heart, and I thank you guys from the bottom of it. So let's keep that going. Let's grow the channel. We're trying to hit 500 subscribers before the month of March, and again, thank you guys so much for the love and support. But we're gonna hop into today's episode. It's a game right off the hop here. We're away to Carolina. We'll be simulating all games except one in every series if need be. We're down 2-0 after the first. Stefan and Nishes on the goals. After 2, we're down 3-1. Kind of don't want to waste the playing game opportunity for this one, and we end up losing 5-2 in game number 1 to the Carolina Hurricanes. So tough loss there. I know, again, the lines were the same as what we finished the episode with last time when I showed you guys. It's pretty typical. We've got our top line as always: Suzuki, Toffoli, Drouin, Gallagher, Dvorak, Caulfield. Honestly, might move Caulfield up the lineup here. Give him a shout on the first line and see what he can do. Oh, they're all righties. I don't really like that, but we'll go with that. See if Caulfield can bump it up. Stahl, Nemestikov, Kraus, and then Armia, Perreault, and Lehkonen. Actually, who is scratched right now? Marchenko. I'm wondering if we maybe give him a shout here after game 2, depending on the result. We might want to give him a little shout and see if he can provide any Russian magic here in this series. But down 1, it's not a massive hole. Gotta find a way here game 2 to make it up. Period 1 is over. Carolina's up. Trocheck on Price. Period 2 is over. We're down 3-2. And I think this is where we're going to use... I know it's still early in the series. I don't want to use that game. The boys have been playing very well. It's tough. We're gonna let the boys play this one out. We'll slow sim the third. They're out shooting Carolina, so I have faith in the boys as Perreault gets one on Anderson, but Teravainen gets one back for Carolina. So it's a seesaw back and forth game. We're heavily out shooting the Hurricanes. I'm hopeful the boys can find a way to get back into this game, maybe even send it to overtime. That would be absolutely amazing, but right now it is not looking good. Potential empty net. I was going to say empty net's coming, and Slavin gets it done. Carolina wins game number 2. 5. Man, that's tough. 5-3. I thought the boys could get something going. Our top line just isn't doing anything whatsoever, and we're going to have to figure this out. And with the lines, I do want to make a little bit of a change. Kraus hasn't done anything on the third line here so far this series. I want to give Marchenko a shout. See if he can get any... he gets a -2. Marchenko in, and he does kind of fit there on the third line. He actually even fits better on the second line over Gallagher, but I don't want to bump Gallagher down to the third line. So we'll see if Marchenko can get anything going here. And we are back on home ice against the Hurricanes. We got to win a game here. We can't be down 3-0 in a series. It's not going to work in our favor. 1-1 after 1. Svechnikov and Savard on the goals. After 2, it is tied. We're going to slow sim the third period here. I don't want to use that game that we have under our belt that we could try to play early, although we might need to hop in. Niederreiter gets one here on Carey Price from the point on the power play, and the boys, they can't figure it out, man. We just don't have the goal scorers right now to get the puck in the back of the net that we are hoping for, and we lose 2-1, guys. Wow, that is tough. So 3-0 hole. Not a lot of teams in the history of hockey have come back from a 3-0 deficit. Dvorak is injured. He's out until May 9th, which is tough. Man, That is a big hole to fill. Second line center. Gosh. I have to move Duran back up to the first. Man, we can't even move Stahl up the lineup. Ah, man, that's tough because then we're going to have to put in Paquette there on the fourth line. He does get the +1, which is nice. But at this point, this is going to be one of those things that we're going to have to step in the next game and see what we can do because the boys just aren't getting it done right now. And it's tough to see. I mean, there's not really much else we could do with the lineup to shake things up with players and giving them enough playing time to get things done. But again, we're going to have to hop in here. Hopefully we can swing the series. At this point, I'm really hopeful that the computer can actually get it done in this game. Perreault is our leading point getter, that's never a good sign when Perreault is your leading points scorer when you have Suzuki, Caulfield, Toffoli. You got a crazy good lineup. We're down 3-0 after the second. Oh my goodness. After the first. We're going to have to hop into this game and try to make a massive comeback happen, but at this point I don't even know if it's possible. So let's hop into it and see what we can do, boys. Captain was injured in the series. Here comes Brett Pesce trying to get something going. He throws that in front dangerously, but thankfully does not find a stick. But the Hurricanes still with the puck. Trying to get something going. Puck falls to Paquette. We find Armia. Armia with the puck. Nothing there. We're going to work it up to the point. Work it. Oh, my goodness. We can't go D to D there. That's embarrassing. So we're going to work this over to Sherratt. Sherratt has time and space into the zone. Sherratt is going to pull off there. Sherratt with a chance. And Anderson's going to hold on for the whistle. 3:10 left to go here. In the second period, we need a goal, boys. I know. Actually, I was going to say, wait, we do have Stahl. I forget who's injured, honestly. Oh, it's Dvorak is injured. I was like, who is actually injured? And bad D-to-D pass there. We find Krause. Our power forward, Krause, works this up to Sherratt. Sherratt is hit on the play, but Krause is there to pick up the trash as Eric Stahl into the zone. Can the former Hurricane get something going against his former team? Eric Stahl gets it done. Right there on the play, he gets the wrap cheese, second goal of the playoffs. And we are still alive in this thing, guys, for at least, hopefully, one more game. We still have a mountain to climb here. 2 more goals needed to tie this game, but there's one in the books here on home ice. Eric Stahl getting it done for the boys. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to bring him back to the club. He wants about $3 million next year, and that's just for somebody his age. We're just not going to be able to give it to him. As Nick Suzuki with a shot there. Puck falls to Duran. Savard on it. He loses that out of the zone. We got to work our way back. Here comes Sherratt. Sherratt into the zone. We're going to find Duran. He finds Savard. 8 seconds left. Can we get something here? We cannot. Big hit there on the play. Suzuki with it. 2 seconds, and that is all she wrote for the second period. We at least got the 1 goal. We've got 2 more to get here heading into the third, so let's hop into it and see if we can get it. If we want a chance to get back into this game, Caulfield with a nice little poke check there. He's got nice speed. Perreault going to try and cut off Niederreiter there, but Slavin comes up with the puck, finds Nicias. Nicias trying to get through the neutral, trying to get out of his zone, I should say. But here, I don't even know who has the puck. With speed, a little mad scramble there in front of the net as we're going to find Romanoff in our own corner. Work this up to Gallagher, leading goal scorer for the year. We find Perreault. We're going to shoot back across, and Matthew Perreault gets his 3rd of the playoffs. That is a massive goal. We needed that goal to go into the back of the net. We needed something on that shift, and we got it done, boys. Perreault from Gallagher, and I believe Romanoff gets us back into this game. We got to keep our second line fresh, get some new guys out there. Third line out, Marchenko, Stahl, and Krause. Can Stahl show up again as a hero as he did in last year's playoffs in real life? We are about to find out as Krause with a nice little hit there. He still has the puck. Krause with a chance backdoor. Marchenko was there. Nicely saved there by Anderson. I think he read us like a book on the play. And we get a tie-up here with the Stahl brothers, possibly? Puck now is loose. Here comes Savard. Defensive defenseman, Stanley Cup champion with the Tampa Bay Lightning, is going to go around the net. Is he going to be chased? We're waiting for it. He is chased. Oh, we lose the puck there. Not what we wanted to do. But here come the Hurricanes, trying to sweep us in this series. The Stahl brothers going at it right there. Nice hit there by Eric Stahl on Jordan, former Pittsburgh Penguin. We got to send boys to the front of the net because if Toffoli's there, it's an easy tap-in off the juicy rebound. But another face-off here. I don't know if we'll be able to go 2 for 2 on the same draw. We do. Klingberg going to rip that on target once again. And it is again corralled by Anderson. We've got another offensive zone draw here. Got to be able to get it done. Got to find a way. We might need to work this over to Edmondson for a little bit better of an angle if we win this draw. Suzuki goes 3 for 3 on the draw. Edmondson. I see Suzuki. Oh, I saw him in front. He couldn't get a stick on it. That's unfortunate. Another glove save there by Anderson. Still down by 1 here. Under a minute left to go. Suzuki, if we can maybe win this draw back to Klingberg, we could get a better shot opportunity. He does. 4 for 4 on the shift. Klingberg with a rip. Trying to go short side on that. It was there, but Toffoli with it. Finds Klingberg. We're going to work this down to Drouin. Jonathan Drouin. Going to cycle that down to Toffoli. Toffoli trying to get something going. He's knocked off the puck. Tyler Toffoli around the net. Nothing's there. 28 seconds left to go in the period. D'Angelo's going to follow us. There's the cheesy wrap. We were trying for it the whole time. Tried to go for it on the backhand. We wheel back around waiting for Toffoli, waiting on D'Angelo to follow us. And our top line gets it done. He followed us. There was honestly not a lot of room there. And thankfully, Toffoli slides that thing into the back of the net. And we've got a tie game here in game number 4. Still alive in this series. We got our third line out there with 25 seconds left in the period. Honestly, massive face-off wins there. 4 in a row from Suzuki to give us a chance in the offensive zone. But we are still not done yet here, guys. Marchenko, he's got the speed. He is a sniper. We'll work this up to the point. Klingberg all alone is going to skate in. Oh my goodness, he shoots that high and wide. As Aho is going to find Slavin. Here comes Manson. A second left in the game. Big hit there on Svechnikov. And we are heading to overtime here in game number 4 of the Stanley Cup Playoffs, round number 1. Wrister better for tips, but Svechnikov with a dangerous shot. Aho with it out of the corner. Dangerous opportunities going both ways here in overtime to start things off. Oh my goodness, backdoor cheese was there. We're going to find Klingberg out of the corner. We're going to work this up the boards. Drouin. We're going to find Toffoli. Toffoli's on an island by himself. Tyler Toffoli is going to find Klingberg back, trying to take the slap shot that time with power to beat the goaltender, unable to connect on net. Oh, bad errant pass there in the neutral zone. We give a turnover. Here's Teravainen. He turns it over himself. We need to get the second line out there as Klingberg with speed. Jonathan Klingberg. Going to look back door. There it is. Oh, the pass almost came back to him. Here we are. We're looking for the cheesy wrap. Oh, he didn't follow us. We're looking for it. You know we're looking for it. Klingberg does it. He gets the job done. We were waiting for it. We changed lines there. 100% we're going for the cheesy wrap the whole time. It worked in the last goal. I thought we'd do it again, and that's 3 out of the 4 goals we scored on the cheesy wrap. But we're alive in this series somewhat. We're down 3-1. We can't play any more games in person anymore. So we're going to have to rely on the computer to get things done, but we'll hop back into the simulation and see if we can stay alive. Well, guys, we are alive for at least one more day here against the Carolina Hurricanes. But again, like I said, as we were leaving that game, I cannot play any more games. That we can only play 1 per series. We're down 3-1. The Tampa Bay Lightning are also down 3-1 in their series. That's absolutely crazy, but hopefully that game can get the momentum back in our favor as we are away from home. Duran gets one on Anderson, 1-0 up Montreal. 2-0 up Montreal after the second. Duran gets yet again another goal, and after the third, we end up winning in a shutout effort. 2-0 against the Carolina Hurricanes, and we are now back in this series. It is now 3-2 in the series. Back-to-back game here, heading to game number 6 on home ice in Montreal. at the Bell Center. Can we get it done? Tampa Bay is also coming back in their series. Period 1 is 3-0 Montreal. Petrie, Caulfield, Savard on the goals. 3-1 after the second. And after the third, we end up winning 4-2. Duran on yet again another goal. So we are now going to game number 7 down in Carolina. That game proved to be a huge turning point. Edmondson is out until May. Ooh, that's tough. Losing Edmondson is definitely not what we wanted to see. A very key player on our first line defensive pairing with Klingberg. And we're going to have to throw in Brett Kulak into the lineup. But I'm wondering if we can get any pluses anywhere. Man, that'd be a -5. We cannot do that. So that's unfortunate there. But we've got a chance. Dvorak is back. Did they say fully healed? If they said fully healed, that is huge. If we can get him back into the lineup, it could be very huge. Although Perreault's been playing very good on that second line. If anything, we might not want to play Dvorak. He's got 4 points in 6 games. Paquette has got nothing. So we'll move Paquette out of the lineup. Dvorak, we'll throw him in. Technically works on that bottom pair, but we have to put him on that second line. It has to be done. He's just a better player. We need him back, and it couldn't have come at a better time. So let's see. We've got Game 7 in Carolina with a chance to go to the second round of the playoffs. We were down 3-0, 1-1 after the second. Svechnikov, Armia on the goals. 3-1 after 2. Dvorak with 2 goals. Look at that, guys. Back from injury on the second line, and he gets it done. We end up winning this series 3-2 against the Carolina Hurricanes. 4-3 in the series. Come back from 3-0 down. Absolutely massive comeback. Did not expect that whatsoever, but honestly, the turning point was the game we indeed played. So super excited there. We're about to find out who we're about to play in the next round of the playoffs, and it is the New York Rangers. Battle of the original 6. And in the other, it's actually Toronto, Boston. In the West, we've got the Blackhawks, Predators, Sharks, and Oilers. So we've got a big time series here against the Rangers. And, we're also about to get Edmondson back. So that's going to be huge to get him back. Don't want to waste our plays here early, but we are away from home. We don't have home ice advantage against the Rangers. 0-0 after 1, 1-0 after 2. And 2-1 after 3. Okay, so unable to get it done there in game number 1. The Rangers come out on top. 2-1, taking the 1-0 lead in the series. But again, another key point to that last game was Dvorak getting the goal. So bringing him back, putting him on the second line has proved to be huge. Edmondson is back. So we'll put him back on that top pair with Klingberg. Gets the +2. That is what we like to see. And then we'll continue on here with the playing of games. Don't want to go down in another 3-0 hole. That would be preferable if we do not. Period 1 is over. Dvorak once again gets us up 1-0. After 2, still 1-0. And after 3, holy smokes, massive third period. Dvorak with his second. Armia, Marchenko with his first of the playoffs. And Duran gets it done. Massive 5-0 win there against the Rangers. Sending this back to Montreal, all squared, all even. And look at that. Dvorak on the second line, bringing him back. 7 points in 6 games. Absolutely amazing stuff, but we got to keep it going here. Game number 3 on home ice. We need to keep the momentum rolling here from the last game. After 1, Lafreniere on the goal. After 2, it is 0-0. And after 3, it's a shutout the other way. The Rangers get it done. They've got Joe Pavelski. 3-0 for the Rangers. They get the momentum back on their side for the series. 2-1 moving forward here. Game number 4 coming up. We need a big one out of the boys here. And, man, it would be nice to win. Man, the Bruins are up 3-0. That's absolutely crazy. They were the last team to get into the playoffs. Savard with another goal. Gets it on Shesterkin. 1-0 after 1. 1-1 after 2. And the third period goes by. The boys win it. Dvorak, once again, he has been the playoff performer ever since coming back from his injury. Edmondson, also off the injury. Schneid gets it done. 3-1. We tie the series now. It's a best of 3 here in this series. Both teams winning on away ice, but if we can win this game, Game 5 is huge. Boston sweeps the Maple Leafs, so if we win, we'll be facing the Bruins in the conference final. But we've got a big Game 5 here at Madison Square Garden. We need to be able to get this done here. Down 1-0 after 1. Kreider on the goal. After 2, Rangers are up 2. They've got Perron as well. 3-1 is your final score. Gallagher and Strome on the goals. So we're down 3-2 in the series. If anything, I think this next game is the one that we are going to want to hop into. Sherratt, ooh, he's pretty much out for the entire playoffs now. That is unfortunate. Third line defender, so it's not, doesn't get rid of those +2s that we have, but we'll have to throw in Kulak on the back end on the third pair there with Savard. So we'll get him in there. It is a -1, which is unfortunate, but we'll have to roll with that, to be honest. So here we go, guys. Game number 6, another pivotal match. Chicago beat the Preds over in their series, so they are waiting in the Western Conference Finals. And here we go, guys. Game number 5. We're up 2-1. Edmondson, Gallagher on the goals. After 2, we're up 3-1 to Foley. I don't want to waste. I want to save it for Game 7. Save the play for Game 7. Thank you, hockey gods. 4-1 win in game number 6 on home ice. We save our play as well for Game 7. Oh no, Duran's injured. Oh, that is not good. May 29th, I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be out until the next round. That is very unfortunate. So we're going to have to move Caulfield up to the top line, so it does keep the +2. Does Marchenko, who works on this second line, is the real question. Because we've got, I'm trying to think who we have as our scratched skater. We're going to move Marchenko up to the second line. We're going to move, I think we're going to move Armia up. It's a tough call here heading into game number 7 because our scratched player, we've got Nemestikov. I totally forgot about him. So we've got Nemestikov. We'll give, what type of player is Nemestikov? He's a playmaker, two-way forward, and two-way forward. Okay, we'll put him on that second line with Gallagher and Dvorak and see if they can keep that line buzzing. But here we go, guys. Massive game. We are able to play this game if we need to. Oh, thankfully we were able to save that here for Game 7. But a hard-fought series back to Game 7. Down 2-0 after 1. We have to hop in right away. 2-0 here in Game 7. We're going to hop in and see if we can come back and go to the conference finals for yet again a second straight year. Gallagher with it now. We're going to work this up to Petrie. Over to Klingberg. Back to Petrie for another one-timer that hits Gallagher or Nemestikov in the back of the leg. And Fox with it. He's hit off the puck. Dvorak with a massive hit there from behind. Dvorak comes out with it. Can he get a cheesy wrap? He does. Big-time play there from Christian Dvorak. 7th goal of the playoffs. The boys were scrapping. We were able to work that puck out from below the goal line. I was going to maybe throw that in front. I saw both defensemen come towards me. We're going to slide that over to Gallagher, but thankfully did not have to do so. Yet again, another cheesy wrap on the play, but third line out now here against the Rangers, and it is now a 1-goal game. Eric Stahl trying to get a shot through traffic. That is blocked on the play. Puck in the corner. Eric Stahl works it out. Jeff Petrie from the point. We'll work this over to Romanov. One-timer from the point is going to go wide. Marchenko gets a nice little steal. Oh, trying to snipe upstairs. Unable to do so. Eric Stahl is chased behind the net. Oh, we should have passed that to Krause on the doorstep. He was wide open. We went for the cheesy wrap. Wanted to get Eric Stahl another goal, but unable to do so as Kreider trying to get through the zone, but it falls to Marchenko, who's been very huge for us, actually being a user. He's been huge. Romanov from the point, one-timer. Krause was there on the doorstep, but not the nicest of rebound opportunities. Romanoff once again from the point. And we're just peppering the Rangers right now here in the second period. Eric Stahl from below the goal line. Krause! We're not going to miss it that second time, and Krause gets his first goal of the playoffs. We missed him on the initial wraparound cheese earlier in that shift for the backdoor tap-in, but we're going to hit him this time. Nice little backdoor cheese. Actually, not even backdoor cheese, in the low slot. One-timer effort. Gets that into the back of the net, and we've got a tie game, boys. We've been flying out of the gates here. Lafreniere's on their third line. That's absolutely crazy. I haven't seen Capo Caco yet. I don't know if he's injured or not, but man, what a crazy, strong period here from the boys. They've been playing extremely well. We're going to work this over to Savard, who finds Armia. Armia's got the Jets. We're going to try to blow by the defenseman here. Work this up to the point. Savard. Try to find Kulak. Kulak from the point. Oh my goodness, Armia with that was the slowest of shots and the slowest of tips, as we're going to find another backdoor cheese. And Lehkonen is there. The Rangers are literally gifting us these goals, guys. Every time we come around, their weak side defenseman follows us around the net, and the centerman is just not there to pick up our guy. Backdoor. And what a turn of events here in the third period. I thought in that simulation, down 2-0, we have to hop into this thing or we're not winning the series. But the boys have just come out flying here in this second period to take the lead back from the Rangers, and we are still buzzing as Perreault into the zone. We'll work this up to Kulak. Over to Savard. He's had some goals in these playoffs so far. Blocked there on the play. Armia is tied up. Lehkonen over to Savard. We're going to throw that on target. I saw Perreault going for the tip. That would have been absolutely nasty of a tip. As Nemeth with the puck. He finds, I don't even know who that guy is. Sammy Blaisdell with it. Coming up through the zone. He gets hit hard on the play. Strome gets that poked off his stick. Nemeth trying to get into the zone. Changing of players. Strome once again gets that puck poked off his stick as Brett Kulak through the zone. Showing some speed, showing some power. We'll work this up to the point. Petrie is looking for somebody going to the front of the net. No one's there. Looking for sticks. Kulak finds Petrie. We're going to throw that on target as well. Man, that was a dangerous shot. As we actually have that puck poked off of our stick as Barclay Goodrow finds that. But that's the end of the second period, boys. Here in Game 7, we've turned things around fairly quickly here. After 2, we're up 3-2. And here we are, guys. Third period, Game 7 of the second round of the playoffs with a trip to the conference finals on the line. And we find Suzuki, who's getting through the neutral zone. Nick Suzuki trying to get around the defense, but railed off the puck there is Perron through the neutral zone. Trying to get it going. He loses that. Suzuki with it. Cutting through the zone. Suzuki trying to find Caulfield. Caulfield on it. Trying to use that short little body of his. We're going to find Edmondson. No one's in front. Oh, that was a dangerous shot. Nobody there for the rebound. That could have been an easy tap in if somebody was just chilling there in front. But Suzuki gets it back. Nick Suzuki trying to find Toffoli. What a beautiful pass by Suzuki. We went to the backhand as the defender was on us, and I have no idea how he slid that over past the weak side defenseman to Toffoli. Back door. What an absolute beautiful play that was. Right through that defenseman. That was Fox too. Back door. And we take a 4-2 lead here in this game. That could be the dagger for Game 7 to send us to the conference finals. But the game's not over. Still lots of time in this game for the Rangers to come back in this thing. But offside are the Rangers. But man, I cannot get over that pass from Suzuki. Sun draw. We got our second line out there with Dvorak, Nemestikov, and Gallagher. We get a tie up there. Nemestikov, he's got the speed. Trying to go wide. Nemestikov sees Gallagher. Backdoor! Oh my goodness. Their backdoor defense is absolutely atrocious. Lindgren was just standing there. I saw Gallagher. We fed it to him. And it was honestly an easy tap. And Nemestikov, the playmaker. That's why we've got him on the second line. And we just get that barely above Shesterkin on the glove side. Man, this has been a crazy turn of events here in Game 7. 5-2 up now against the Rangers. And their fans, I don't know if I'd be walking out of the stadium because it's a Game 7, but I would not be too happy as Dvorak through the zone, trying to get something going. Unable to do so, but here comes Kreider. Finds Capo Caco. I was going to say, where is Capo? He's hit hard. Puck is sprawling in front of the net. Probably should have just held on to that one. It's Nemestikov. He's going to wheel back. He's got a little bit more time and space. Who finds Gallagher now? Brendan Gallagher. Cutting through the zone. We're going to work this up to the point. Klingberg. We're going to find Petrie. Jeff Petrie gets around one. Takes the shot. There's the rebound. Oh, could not get a stick to it as Capo Caco trying to get this thing going. Nicely poked off the stick there by Petrie, and he's off to the races. With speed going wide. Jeff Petrie with a power move to the front of the net as Nemestikov is going to cycle that down to Jordan Stahl. Stalzy on the half wall. Loses the puck. Somehow falls to Capo Caco, and he's off to the races. Klingberg is there to meet him. We'll go D to Petrie. Up the boards to Kraus, our power forward. Kraus, he is very... Oh, we took a tripping. That was on me. I tried to win that puck back very quickly, and that was not the right play there. Lawson Kraus heads to the box, 2 for tripping. Big penalty kill here. We've got to kill off, guys. Face-off lost. Oh, wow. Okay, yep. Rangers are back into the game. Yeah, that was on me. Took that penalty. I will take full responsibility for that. Chris Kreider gets an absolute hammer of a one-timer on the play. And the Rangers back into this game. 5-3 now. We just have to hold on. We just need to... And the Rangers 100% are going to pull their goalie here. Yep, here's the goalie. Goalie's pulled. What a move by... Oh, JT Miller. That wasn't JT Miller. I don't even... It was Keandre Miller, but Gallagher to ice the game. He hits the post. Ices the game. Oh, man. Could have been there. Gallagher trying to get back. Here comes Lafreniere with a nice move. Dangerous time here for the Canadiens as we get a nice block shot there. Dvorak at least gets it out of the zone. 30 seconds left to go. Dvorak with some good forechecking ability right there. Gallagher trying to win that back. Here comes Strome. We've been all over Strome. Nice big save there from Carey Price as we're going to throw this puck around. Toffoli's there. Tyler Toffoli. We're going to send Suzuki. He is the righty, and that's the game. We are going to the conference finals here, guys, in Season 1 of this rebuild. Oh, man, I'm so happy right now. I cannot believe we were able to pull that off. I know this is going to be a longer video, so if you guys have made it this far, be sure to drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you guys are new, if you are still with us here at this point. Heading to the conference finals against the Boston Bruins. They were the last team to get into the playoffs, and that is all she wrote. We're winning. We're celebrating like we won the Stanley Cup. I really hope they fix that in NHL 23, but we'll hop back into the simulation and see what we can do. What a crazy series that was, guys. We were the only one to go the distance, and we are into the conference finals here against the Boston Bruins, which means we have home ice advantage. We ended up with the same record at the end of the season. Who would have thought we'd have home ice advantage in these playoffs? But over in the West, we've got the Blackhawks and Oilers, so massive series going on over there. But again, can only play 1 game per series. Dvorak, 11 points in 11 games played. Awesome stuff. Period 1's gone, 0-0. Period 2, we're down 1-0. Charlie Coyle on the goal. And period 3 is tied. We're heading to overtime. First overtime of these playoffs. We're not going to play it. I don't want to play Game 1 overtime. And we do not have to, as Brendan Gallagher gets it done on the doorstep. A scrappy goal. And we take our first early lead. We take our first lead of any series this entire playoffs. 1-0 here against the Boston Bruins. Klingberg now leading point getter, 13 in 15 games played. Back-to-back games here against the Bruins. Thankfully, no injuries in game number 1. But here we go, guys. Game number 2 against the Boston Bruins. Up 2-1 after 1. And after 2, we're up 4-1. Man, we're absolutely flying. We win game number 2, 4-2 against the Bruins. Up 2-0 in this series. I am liking that a lot, but you can never count out the Boston Bruins. Armia is out pretty much for the rest of the playoffs, which is unfortunate. He's been playing very solid hockey, but we're gonna have to throw in what's his face? I'm drawing a blank on his name. Paquette, grinder player for the 4th line. We'll throw him in there. and see what we can do. If anything, I might want to call up somebody from the AHL, like Parise or somebody like that, to make a run here in these playoffs. Give them one final chance to do so. I think that would be very cool to do. Really drawing a blank here on a center. I know Duran is still out. I'll get through Eric Stahl here on power play number 2. Throw him in the center ice circle. Let's call somebody up from the AHL. Obviously, they're not playing in their playoffs. We can call somebody up. If anything, again, I know what's their faces. They're out for a little while. But let's go ahead here. We could call Jake Evans. Didn't have a great year for us. We're going to call up Zach Parise. We're going to see what he can do. Let's go back to edit lines. I will just do best AHL lines. But let's see if Zach Parise fits on any of these bottom lines here. That would be absolutely awesome if we could get him to play some Stanley Cup hockey for one last time. Zach Parise. Let's see if he does fit the 4th line, which is pretty good. He fits pretty much any line, which is great. He could technically fit the 2nd, but we'll keep him there on the 4th line for now. He doesn't fit the 3rd, so we'll leave him there. Give him some playing time. Give him a chance at a cup. Who knows? You never know. Another run here for the cup for him. He's had a couple in his career, so it'll be interesting. But back into the simulation here. Duran is fully healed and available to play in the next game. Actually, we're going to do that. Who are we going to drop out of the lineup is the real question. I think Lehkonen, he's got 4 points in 16 games. We'll give Parise a go. We'll throw Duran back on that first line. So we'll get Caulfield off of there. Nemestikov is going to have to go down. Marchenko is going to go down as well. And we're going to roll with that. Yeah, Marchenko really hasn't done much these playoffs. He has the 1 goal that we literally gave him. But we'll roll with that. Gallagher leading the way in points, 15 in 16 games played. That is exactly what we want to see out of him. But game number 3, we're down 1-0 to Boston. Taylor Hall on the goal. 2-0 for Boston here. And final score 2-0 in Beantown. And the Bruins get back into the series. We're now up 2-1 in the series. If anything, I think the next game is the one we're going to want to play, especially if we're down. 3-0 for the Blackhawks over in their series, which is very interesting to see. I don't know how good their team is. We'll take a look if we make it that far. But game number 4, it's a big one. 0-0 after 1. After 2, it's still 0-0. And after 3, oh my goodness, the Boston Bruins steal game number 4. 1-0. That's absolutely crazy. So we're back to a 3-game series here against the Bruins. And honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way. That's the way we've been playing throughout these entire playoffs. The boys are well versed in this type of hockey, deep playoff series. 1-0 to Boston. 1-1. Marchenko getting one on the 4th line. And after 3, I should say, we're heading to overtime. We're going to hop into overtime. We're going to see if we can win it and hopefully come out on top. And here come the Bruins trying to get out of their defensive zone. Finds Eric Holla. He's going to get hit hard there by Cole Caulfield on the play, and we'll take that all day, every day. But Gallagher, leading point getter for us this playoff year. Holy smokes, what a terrible play there from Olmark as he almost throws that into the oncoming traffic. Holds on for the whistle, and we've got an offensive zone draw here once again. Eric Stahl out against Charlie Coyle, Foligno, and Wagner. We're going to go for the tie-up here. Does not get it to work. McAvoy is out there. He's 2nd or 3rd line D pair. That's kind of crazy. But we find Lawson Krause. Our grinder, Krause. We're going to find Eric Stahl in the soft spot of the slot. Trying to get a tip there. Krause. Oh, big try there. Stopped by Olmark on the play. And Foligno is going to get hit hard there on the play. We're going to find Nemestikov, who's down on the 3rd line here. Nemestikov, we're going to work this up to the point. Kulak is there. No one's in front. Brett Kulak on the shot. Trying to go upstairs, but it is saved nicely there by Olmark. So we're going to go ahead and try to get our first line out there. Get a line mismatch. I know they're a little tired, but this could be a difference maker here late in overtime with a chance to win this game take a 3-2 series lead. It's exactly what we're trying to go for, as Toffoli gets a nice turnover there. Tyler Toffoli on the cheesy wrap opportunity, doesn't get enough mustard on that, and here comes Foligno. Puck is poked off his stick. Forbert tied up on the boards, but Suzuki is able to steal that out. Nick Suzuki ridden off the puck there. Ooh. I was going to say ridden off the puck there by Patrice Bergeron, who's into the zone, takes a shot on Carey Price, and we're going to play that out to Edmondson. Finds Suzuki, who finds Drouin. We're going to try and beat this defenseman with speed. Going to beat him along the far side. Oh, I saw Suzuki. We couldn't get him the puck back there below the goal line for the backdoor cheese is Pasternak. Trying to get through the zone. He gets that puck poked off his stick. We're going to find Suzuki. Suzuki through the neutral zone. Nick Suzuki gets around one. Nick Suzuki sees the man backdoor, and Jonathan Drouin wins us this game here in overtime 3-2, as well as sends us to a 3-2 series lead against the Boston Bruins. That's the only one we can play this series, so hopefully the computer can do the rest and take us to the Stanley Cup final. Let's hop back into it and see if we can make it. Here we are, guys. Game number 6 with a chance to go to the Stanley Cup final. Sherratt is fully healed, which could be nice. Actually, we're gonna get him into the lineup because I know we've got the -2 going right now for our bottom pair defense, and we don't want, or it's actually a minus, or it's actually back to 0, so we kind of don't really need Sherratt to go back in there, but we'll get him back in there. He is one of our top shutdown defensemen, but game number 6, this is it, guys, with a chance to go to the Stanley Cup, the Montreal Canadiens, for the second straight year. Start off, Marchenko 1-0 against Boston. Second period, 2-0. Toffoli gets one on Olmark. After the third, they can only get one. Marchand on Price, but that is all she wrote. The Montreal Canadiens are your Eastern Conference champions, Prince of Wales Trophy champions, and we're going to be going up against the Chicago Blackhawks, so it's another battle of original 6 teams here for the Stanley Cup, and I honestly am shocked that we've made it this far. The Blackhawks, amazing team. We'll take a look here at the lines, and honestly, I want to take a look to see if that was indeed Shea Weber, that would be really cool. Full circle thing. Trevor Zegras up to an 86 overall. That's pretty cool. Boston, I mean, they were a solid team. On the back end, they did have Shea Weber. That's kind of cool. Full circle thing there. Really cool to see that. But actually, let's take a look at the Chicago Blackhawks before we get into the Stanley Cup final. Again, cannot believe we've made it this far. I know I have played some games, but honestly, that I let you know that that's what we were going to do. Honestly, they're not too deep. First line is very dangerous. Ennis, Doc, DeBrincat. Patrick Kane must be injured, or he's not on their team. That's very interesting. Is he injured? Yep, Patrick Kane is injured. So that's, thankfully, that is a good thing for us. Jonathan Taves, they're honestly not too super deep. But on the back end, they are pretty deep. Solid players. Do they have Fleury in net? They do have Marc-Andre Fleury in net. So this is going to be a battle of a series. I don't know when Patrick Kane is going to come back, if he does at all. And honestly, we're not going to play any games here in the Stanley Cup Finals. I want this to be completely organic. I don't want to have any say in the series here against the Blackhawks. Up 2-1, Nemestikov, Caulfield on the goals. After 2, we're up 4-1, Marchenko, Gallagher on the goals. And after 3, we end up holding on for that 4-1 win against the Blackhawks. Really awesome stuff there. Up 1-0 in the finals. Again, we're not playing any games here in the finals. I am making that executive decision right now. I know I said every round we play at least one, but here in the finals, I don't want to be a force of nature that changes the outcome of the series. So 0-0 after 1 here in game 2, 1-1 after 2, Sherratt and Ennis on the goals, and after 3, the Blackhawks have a big third period. They win game number 2, 3-1 here against us in Chicago, but now we head back home to Montreal, where the best fans on the face of the earth live, at the Bell Center, with a chance to try to go up 3-1 in the series. Don't know if that's going to happen, but we've got a chance. After 1, 0-0. After 2, 3-1 Blackhawks. Patrick Kane's back. That's what we didn't want. Marchenko gets a goal. 5-2. Oh, man, Patrick Kane's back. We're not winning this series, guys. Unfortunate. We're still not going to play any games. I don't want to be that force of nature that changes the outcome. Can we at least send it to 7 is my hope. Again, Patrick Kane back in their lineup he's the best player on the ice. That's going to be tough to beat them. But 2-0 here. Kulak. I thought we were up 2-0. Patrick Kane obviously getting another goal. 3-3. Crazy second period. Suzuki, Perreault, Edmondson on the goals. And after 3, Gaudette gets 1, sending the Blackhawks to the brink of winning their Stanley Cup. This would be such a dagger. We made it this far, but let's see what the computer can do. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm proud of the team. Honestly, our goal was to make it at least out of the first round, and we did. 2-0 Dvorak, Edmondson on the goals. 5-2 after 2. Eric Stahl, Suzuki, Klingberg. Lots of goals there. But after 3, Gallagher buries one home, making it 6-2 final here in game number, I think that was 4? No, that was game number 5. So here, game number 6, home ice. We can't win the cup, but we can at least try to send it to 7 on home ice. Last home game in front of the fans this year. Again, super proud of the boys, of the way they've played. 3-0 Chicago. This is probably all she wrote. 5-1. Boys, it's all she wrote. That's the end of the year. 9-1. You don't like seeing that. They pulled Carey Price. What a way to end the year. We get shellacked on home ice to lose the Stanley Cup, guys. Who knows when we'll even be back to this place again. It's sad, but I'm happy of the way the team played. They played great. Even with the times that we hopped in and we played, I'm really proud of the boys. Making it to the Stanley Cup final with a team that is depleted of skill. We have young guns. We're trying to rebuild, and we make it to the cup final. That's awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for the help that you've had this year of building this team. We'll work on it in the offseason, see what we can do, but really, really proud of the guys and making it to the Stanley Cup final. But that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. We're going to be rebuilding the squad here in the next episode, so make sure you stay tuned on Friday, 5 p.m. drop. So I hope you guys have a good one, and as always, stay dusty.